Hi guys, who's here? I couldn't remember if I had posted to do it at 3 or 4, so I'm like, oh, I'll start kind of setting up, and then I looked on, it's like, don't forget, you're going live. So, anyways, I have my little setup. I'm on my husband's, well, on our desk, and I have my little tripod for my phone so I can do this easy, hopefully. And then I also have my laptop here for people that are commenting. Okay, I see 2 people. Who's here? Declare yourself. Can I check? I don't think I can. I'll be right back. Okay, tell Daddy. Okay. I had to get my charging cord so I don't die. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 people that are not talking. Let's see. It is 3:20 here, and I'm gonna be, after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna make potato salad, burgers, and something else, I'm not really sure what, for dinner. So that's the plan. My husband is watching Kong Skull Island. If anybody's seen it, let me know what you thought about it. I'm not really that big into King Kong and all that stuff. My mom used to make me watch it when I was younger, and I just never really got into it. So it's not for everybody, but yeah. I went looking for boxes, but apparently some stores don't give away free boxes anymore. So I'm thinking instead of getting boxes that we're just gonna end up recycling, possibly investing in like those cheap like plastic bins and using that to move and transport our stuff. So we can kind of just reuse them after for other things, or I don't know. So yeah, that's my plan. I feel like I should be doing something to keep you guys amused. Nobody's talking to me. It was raining earlier, and that made my day. Oh, I should probably get my glasses. Last time you guys were like talking to me and I couldn't see anything. Ow. Let's see. Okay, I need my other glasses. Hi guys. I was hoping I could. I'm trying to like use my laptop to be able to write, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Hello, hello from England. So, what time is it in England? Wowza. Well, thank you for stopping by to check it out. Nothing exciting's happening yet. Do you guys stay up late on the regular, or what's your regular bedtime? This is interesting. I'm gonna get my other glasses. What time do your kids go to sleep? Hi, Reina from Mexico. 522. Hi. Do you guys see when I get text pop-ups? I'm just curious. Hi. gonna say hi? Come here. Come here. Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Oh, say hi. Come here. Come here. Yay! I think I have 2 Munchkin people. I think there's another, one's in England and one's in Australia. So I'm a little confused. That's hard, yeah. We try to get our kids to bed by like, well, during summer they were going to bed like super late. And we were kind of just like, whatever. God, my hair is like crazy. But, since school's gonna be starting soon, we've been getting them to bed by like 9, or trying to. Yeah. What? So, did you guys get a chance to watch my Costco vlog yet? What are you doing? Oh, look. Do you want to say hi? I'm live right now.
Hi. No, look at you.
I was just curious. Costco's just a states thing, I believe, right? I don't know what you guys have in other parts of the world, but I would imagine it's...
Mom, can I sit on your lap?
Don't sit on Hallie Bear. Caleb, get off him. Come here.
I really have my eyes, makeup on my eyes, and
Yeah, what did Juno do?
she got makeup on my eyes, a little bit, and a little bit here. You guys can come back in if you want.
Yeah, you got a makeover.
Because the makeup
Okay, so I'll tell her you said so. Yeah. I love, obviously, going to Costco, so I thought it would be cool that you guys get to kind of see, like, I don't know if you watch other vloggers and they talk about it, but it's awesome because they have amazing prices for, like, really good quality stuff, and yeah. Thank you, Raina. Okay. Hi, Nikki. So, I had mentioned that my thoughts on like topics for live stream, or I'm gonna close the door. Okay. Or kind of like doing like counseling sessions or whatever. What are you guys' thoughts? Have you had time to think about it? Do you have anything particular that you were thinking you wanted to talk about or hear about, or yeah. There we go. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Nintendo. Yeah, I figured last time it seemed like it was pretty late for most of you, so I figured I'd try to get on a little earlier and see if this works. So let me know if this is a better time. Thank you for asking, Nintendo. I'm good. It's been a long weekend dealing with plumbing and loud fans and just annoying stuff. RW3. That's a hard question. I kind of just like, it depends. Sometimes I won't, and I'll just take it easy for the day. It just depends on like what's going on. Like if I feel emotionally taxed and I just feel like crying and I'm just tired, I won't clean. I'll just be like, look guys, it's not happening today. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. But most of the time it's just because I'm tired and, you know, just normal exhaustion. So I take a minute. I kind of give myself maybe like an hour or whatever and chill on the couch and maybe have a snack or whatever. Just like kind of zone out. Don't call me mom for like an hour. I'm not going to do anything. And then that usually will help, even if I'm still tired. Like, it gives me a little moment to just like relax and come to my senses and realize I want to eat, or I want to do the dishes or whatever. So it just depends. But after I take a minute and I like relax, if it's been a long day, that usually helps. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is, especially like if I'm not vlogging, or I'll start doing something and forget, like, oh, I should have been vlogging or whatever, but like there's always crap on the floor. Like there's always something from, like, usually not from me because I'm here and I just pick my stuff up, but every now and then, yes, I have my own stuff on the floor. But like my kids, my husband, the baby that I watch, there's always something on the floor. So like I'll just start picking stuff up, and that kind of like cultivates into some cleaning, and I'll just like put clothes away that, I had sitting. Like right now I have a pile of clothes I have to put away, and I just haven't because this weekend's been crazy. But usually at night it's like kind of picking up random stuff that's all over the house and doing that. I like to shower at the end of the day, and that usually happens before I go to bed. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Tracy. Yeah, that's good. That's a good incentive. I don't know. Timers and like challenges. I'm not competitive. I'm not competitive with myself. And I don't like being competitive. So like those things just don't work for me. No, not yet. I keep looking in there wondering, like, she's huge. So I hope it's during the day so I can vlog it. But we'll see. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Hi, Lena. Oh, I see, Tracy. That's a good point. Set your little timer and be like, okay, here we are. Okay, our home to yours. We have been trying to implement that for quite some time. All three of our kids have a really hard time listening. So it requires a lot of energy on our part. So it hasn't really been successful. But our 9-year-old, we obviously have the highest expectation for. It's been difficult, but yeah, we basically, our rule is you guys need to make your bed, your room needs to be tidy, you guys have to, not leave your junk all over the house. It's a daily struggle. It's like they constantly have to be told, like, every single day the same things, like they've never known them before. So I don't know, it almost just makes me feel like sometimes I will actually just like not clean up after anybody. I'll just kind of like deal with the kitchen and let the house like look terrible, and just to prove a point, like, is this how you guys want to live? Because I can't be the only one cleaning. Hi, Peggy. Yeah, Costco is like my second home. I could actually live there because I have a bed. Seriously though, I mean, the basic life skills, it's going to at some point. I feel like I'm more of a strict mom than like a lot of other moms that I've met. And maybe that's why my kids don't listen, because I feel like other kids listen really well. I don't know. I'm confused. What is happening with my children? I don't know. But I don't know what ASDA is. ASDA. Not sure. Okay, so they have like food, furniture, clothes. Thanks, Peggy. I try to be, I am actually very impatient. I am a yeller, and I forget to, like, I get really hot-headed very quickly, so it's been quite a learning experience for me to, like, calm myself down and just, I don't know. It's a learning experience for all of us, but yeah. Thank you, Lena. So, how many of you guys are married or in a relationship? Munchkin, I do on occasion, but it's too chaotic for me to have the kids in the kitchen. Okay, yes, Peggy. So, I haven't been sure if I wanted to combine my personal Facebook with my YouTube family, because obviously I vlog with you guys, and some of you might know me better than some of my Facebook friends. But yeah, I haven't been sure what I want to do in that regard, so I'm not at the moment sharing my Facebook with my YouTubers yet, and I'm not really sure if I want to make one just for public, so I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence with that one, so my apologies. Okay, married. I have not, Rosa. Oh, wow, Tracy, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes, especially on bad days, I think, like, it would be so much easier to be single. Obviously, there's so many benefits, and I don't want to be without my husband, but, like, it's so much work. Guys take a lot of work, and yeah. Anyways, I was just curious because I posted like a sentimental thing about my husband today, because we've been together for over 11 years. In January it'll be 12, and you know, we've just gone through a lot, and I know that, I mean, some of you are on my Instagram, so you probably saw this, but I feel like people kind of bring this illusion that like there's constant happiness, and I don't know, just like almost like a false hope with like what marriage is supposed to be like, and like relationships and how much work they take, and that you don't always stay super happy and super in love, and that's normal and that's okay. And it's just interesting that, I don't know, it's kind of like childbirth or all the other things that are like real life, that there's just things that you don't get told that I just wish you were told. Like, it's, I don't know. But anyways, love my husband. I was just curious, like, Well, that, I wish I had somewhere to send my kids. That sounds nice, but I totally hear you. I'm sure I would be bored and be like, what am I supposed to do? But that, I mean, enjoy it. Please enjoy it for me. And I'm glad you're able to be here. I'm sure, Tracy. Hi, Marina. Exactly, RW3. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, friendships, best friends, you guys get in fights. Like, that's normal. That happens because whatever. Me and my husband are black and white different. Like, we're very different than most other couples that I know. Like, there's certain things that we do like that are the same, but most of our things that we enjoy are like not the same. So we fight a lot about stupid stuff, but we just annoy each other, and that happens. And I don't know, I've had people comment on it, or you know, and then I question myself. I'm like, okay, well, why do we fight so much? But it's this illusion of what a relationship's supposed to be like, and I hate it. Oh, I'm sorry, Peggy. That's never acceptable. Oh, yeah. Our home to yours. That's power to you. It's true. What would I have to be mad about? Thank you, Tracy. See, the power of good thought and happiness. It's powerful. And it's hard to stay on that track, but yeah. Oh, really? Lena, that's interesting and awesome. So at some point when I'm doing better financially, I want to buy one of those, like, what is it called? Your background, your family genetic things, those kits that you like send in your hair or your saliva, because there's a lot of debate on like what our nationality is on mainly my mom's side, because a lot of people think I'm Asian. I have not. People tell me that I look like I am, but in my family, you know. Anyways, there's debate, and I really would love to know what I am for sure, because both of my grandparents came from Puerto Rico, but I feel like Puerto Rico kind of, I don't know anything about Puerto Rico. I wasn't raised with like that heritage or anything. I was raised all American, just whatever. There's no like traditions or anything, which kind of makes me sad, but it is what it is. But yeah, they both were born there, I believe. I know my grandma was for sure. She came from a family of like 12 or something like that. And she looks very Asian, but not. I don't know. So I'm very interested to see what actually is really happening in my genetics. I know, I always think about that, Tracy. 5 years. I see myself, let's see, I'll be almost 35. So, making a lot more money. Hopefully a homeowner by then. Yeah, successful. I always look at my future positively. It's important to me. it's interesting because, like, one thing that bothers me about our culture, and I don't know about other cultures, but I feel like the American culture is very, like, anti-aging. Like, you're supposed to kind of look like a Barbie doll, and, you know, if you have gray hairs, here you go, here's some dye, and here's some cream so you don't wrinkle and all that, which maybe, because I'm not quite there yet, maybe I'll feel differently once I get to that point, but I feel like, it sounds like it's pouring outside, I just feel like it should be embraced. It's like an honor to live, you know, until you get to an older age and, like, you're still healthy and you're still kicking it, you're still alive. Like, that's, I've had a rough start to my life. I've been a diabetic pretty much my whole life. I've had a lot of things happen, so I feel like I will be blessed and honored to make it into old age. Like, that's something that's constantly been on my mind since I was little, and it's important to me. So, like, when I find gray hairs in my head, I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I don't know, like, I just wish more people embraced it instead of like, oh, I don't want to talk about how old I am. Like, why not? It's awesome. Embrace it. There you go. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, I know these suckers are coming. So, how many of you have tattoos or piercings beside your ears? Start with something small. Yeah, I want to get something symbolic for my kids, but I haven't really come down to, like, what I want exactly yet. So I have a large one on my back, which was more symbolic for me turning 18 than it was anything else. Like, my teenage years were really hard. It was a hard time for me with my mom, and just a lot. It was rough. And so turning 18 was like freedom, and it meant so much more than just like a teenager being free. Like, it was more like, I'm the boss of me now, and I don't have to be treated any way that I don't want to be treated, because it's up to me. So that was important for me. But anyways, we have never had a lot of money, so I found like the cheapest place, because I asked my mom for a gift for her to help pay for a tattoo. So we went to the cheapest place we could find, because I didn't know about tattoos and she didn't care or know either. I ended up getting a really bad staph infection because I went to a cheap place, and since I'm a diabetic, I already have like sensitive skin and I have a high risk of infection, so that was a nightmare. It healed, but I have like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like scar tissue. So don't go to a cheap place do your research. It's worth going to a clean, reputable place. But I do want to get more. Tracy, that's too funny. My husband likes them, Rosa, so I guess I'm lucky with that. But I'm at a place in my life where I'm like, I don't give a crap who likes what, as long as I like it and I feel good. I'm not like holding things back. Like, I'm doing me right now, so. Thank you, Peggy. Yeah, I want to get a memorial tattoo from my Nana who passed. My cousins and my aunt have that tattoo, and it's basically just a butterfly that my Nana got, which I thought was super cool of her to do. And it's actually a really pretty butterfly tattoo. So it's just a matter of finding money because I don't have any extra money right now. So that'll happen at some point in my life, and I think I'm going to get it on my shoulder. And then I love dandelions, so I was thinking of getting the butterfly kind of landing on a dandelion with like the little seeds flying off. So that's my idea. And then a great, super brilliant idea I never thought about from my last endocrinologist that I really didn't like, but I love this idea. I don't normally wear a medical ID bracelet for my diabetes, and there's a lot of reasons why, but part of it is I don't remember, and whatever. So anyways, she told me a lot of people and patients get a tattoo of it. That is so brilliant. So that's one of my goals to do soonish, but I just have to find where and how much. And I'm just thinking I'll probably do it like on my wrist, like a medical something. I'm going to find something cute. But that's what I'm going to do next, because that's important. Yes. Munchkin heaven. We're actually allowed to have up to 3 dogs. So that's one of the big things about moving there that is a selling point. And we're not going to be getting a dog. Well, I'm not going to say anything indefinitely because things happen. But I'm hoping within the next year we'll be able to get another dog. That's like super important to me and my husband. There's breed restrictions, but we can have up to 3, so that's awesome. Regarding the guinea pigs, I'm pretty confident we are, but I haven't outright asked them about the guinea pigs, but we'll figure it out. Oh, Tracy, I hate ironing. Like, I don't know. I think it might be a generational thing, and I'm not to say old people or young. I know some people just iron and that's their thing, and they might be 15. So I don't know, but for me, I just really don't like to do it, and it might be because I don't have a good quality iron or an ironing board. The one I had before was like trash, so I threw it away. Anyways, I do not iron clothes unless I need to. So, hi Sherilyn. That is, yeah, I hate ironing too. And yeah, I just fold. Usually if I take the stuff out of the dryer quick enough, it's not usually wrinkled, so I don't have that problem. But for my husband's work shirts, sometimes they wrinkle, but we've been trying to buy the kind that they're not supposed to be wrinkly, so yeah. My table and chairs, Peggy, are from IKEA. When we moved to Washington, my husband received a pension or whatever. Is that what it's called? Anyways, whatever. So we had a big chunk of money, and we went to Costco and IKEA and got a bunch of new stuff. Thank you. I think they're fun. Like, they're different. They're not your traditional wood. Yeah, my sister lives about 15 minutes away, so we live pretty close, which has always been a dream of ours, because for the longest time we lived in different states and we only saw each other maybe like once a year, which was hard. So now we get to see each other all the time, and I love it. Okay, guys, let's see. We have a smaller crowd today. Did you guys do anything fun for the weekend? All right, good night, Tracy. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Munchkin, I haven't actually checked for a while, but Patreon is very slow at the moment, so I'm not sure, which is fine, but I don't know. So, let's see here. I haven't been sure, like, where's a good place for me to post my address for you guys, my P.O. box. I don't know if you guys caught that on my last live stream, but I got a P.O. box. So let me see really quick right now if I can post it on my page. Or maybe I could add it to my end card, maybe. You're so sweet, Peggy. I'm so excited to see, like, first of all, I love the fact that there's subscribers out there that want to send me stuff. Like, that alone is so kind and, like, just super cute. So thank you for even thinking about it. I'm terrible at, like, getting stuff in the mail lately. It's just hard for me for whatever reason. So I appreciate the effort, because it sounds very annoying for me. So I love it. I'm all about, like, mail and receiving, like, handwritten letters and pen pals and exchanges in that way. So that's just, it's extra joy. It's joy to me too. So maybe if I get more time in my life, I can start doing my crafts again, because like I said, I used to draw. I love to do like crocheting and little projects and tasks, but I just don't have the time. Okay, so maybe, would it be weird and tacky for me to add it to my, like, let me see, my channel art, like my cover? I don't know. Where do other vloggers put that information? Let me see if there's something I can add to, I don't know. I don't know. Huh. So like, because I don't see where you can add, like, I see the links, details. Let me see here. Yeah, RW3, I live about 15 minutes, so really close. I'm so grateful. I mean, that's part of the reason why I chose to live here, because I wanted to be close to her. Sorry, I'm looking at the moment while I'm talking to you guys where I could add my P.O. box. I think I could add it under my description. Is that where they have it? In the description? If what? Okay, I will put it in my description. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I felt so honored to, like, officially be able to, like, record in the store. I met with the, I think that one of the store managers and directors, or I don't know, they were the, you know, the people to talk to, and they said they, you know, they got official confirmation from the vice president of Costco for me to be able to do that. So it was really cool, and they were obviously super sweet. Most people at Costco are, just in general, but you know, they were totally inviting, and it was awesome. And it was fun because I didn't want to sneak around and be like trying to hide my camera. I wanted to be able to feel like comfortable to vlog. So it was hard to do with the kids there, but my husband helped manage that and came along even though he doesn't like shopping with me. So thank you, Peggy. Yeah, I was trying to like give you guys perspective of like what it's like for those of you that haven't been in one. Like, this is what it looks like. I love it. Good night, buddy, mama. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me get, I'll add it later, but yeah, I'll put it in the description, my P.O. box, for those of you that want it. And I should be getting my teeth whitening tray soon. Because I was kind of slacking on that. Getting my impressions sent in, that is. Do I have any male viewers on at the moment, or is it all just ladies? Oh, RW3. I see. That's hard. That kind of was us for a while. We didn't always live close by family, and that's rough. Sorry. Organized mom. I'm gonna look that up really quick. Oh wow, she has a lot of subs.
Hi guys, my name is Christy, the organized mom of many. Thank you so much for deciding to check out our channel today. I am a busy, working, homeschooling, YouTubing mama. I have 4 biological children and 2 stepchildren, so there is never a lack of excitement here.
Holy Toledo.
Vlog videos. I also have some planning, some cooking videos, and a little bit of everything in between. I hope you love what you see, and if you do, please subscribe for more videos. I can't wait to share with you guys what has worked for me, and we can do this life thing together. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Wow. Okay, so I totally hear you on that. Sometimes family can just do more harm than good, and that's just unfortunate, but okay. Rosa. That's a long list. Let's see. One thing about my husband that really annoys me. Are we going like real deal, like you want me to start crying in a second, or like just annoying? Because there's let's see. I think the thing that's hard is that we're both so different that I feel like I have to explain myself and like fight for my ideas or my opinion and like try to get him to understand me. And a lot of times he thinks he's right a lot, so that creates lots of fights because I guess I think I'm right too. And yeah, that just really irritates me to like another level. Yeah. One thing that I do that annoys him, he gets annoyed that I can be very hypocritical. I guess I'll say like, oh God, I hate when you leave your cup here, and then I'll leave my cup there, and he's like, don't get mad at me if you do it. So anyways, yeah, normal couple stuff. Nina, that's awesome. Welcome. Thank you for checking me out. I love that. You know what? Something that is just astonishing to me is that my subscriber count just keeps going up. Like, I love it. It's awesome. It makes me feel special. It's a little special place in my heart. Hi, Teresa. I'm live. Should I do a birth story for each of my children? One thing, I'm so sad that I didn't vlog when I was pregnant, because that would have been fun, but maybe boring. I don't know. One thing I had thought about doing for like a while, almost since I started vlogging, was doing like individual like vlogs for each of my kids' pregnancy and birth. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Or is that only something I'd be interested in? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Exactly. That's what I always think, like, they can obviously look at all of this. And give you guys some, like, background. I loved being pregnant. Like, for a while, I would have been a surrogate if I could, but I'm not allowed to since I'm a diabetic. But I love being pregnant. It was like the best times that the best I felt. I just felt so like embodied and empowered, and I loved myself. Like my young life, like my earlier years, I wasn't that happy with who I was, and I don't know, like I just got to a point where whenever the first pregnancy with Junior was just amazing. Like I wanted to like go to the top of a mountain and like sing. Like I was so happy, and I wanted everybody to know, hey, nice to meet you, I'm pregnant. Like I was just over the moon about it. And I was with all three, actually 4, but I had a miscarriage my last time, which was an accident, so could have been another. RW3, heck yes. My labors were bad, but when I get mad at them, yeah, they definitely remind me of life moments there, for sure. That's how I feel, Peggy. I feel like the older I get, and I'm obviously going to be turning 30, I'm not that old, but I feel like I've had so many life experiences in my 30 years, I do feel like I'm older. Like I've always been told I have like an old soul. But yeah, I feel more beautiful and more happy with myself today than I ever have in my whole life. And it might be ironic because I've never been as big as I am and yada yada yada, but I honestly, like, I feel good. I feel like I'm happy with myself, and yeah. Thank you, GTR. Type 2. I wonder, like, the main difference is on an emotional and physical level, what, like, type 2, the difference between type 2 diabetics and type 1. My aunt has type 2, which I know can be regulated with medicine, like pills, I think, and diet and exercise, correct? "34 hours. No painkillers. Woman, you are a force to be reckoned with, aren't you?" I was induced with all 3 of mine, and so apparently, I don't know this to be true, but in my experience, when you are induced, the pain is unbearable. There's no like natural breaks that your body would naturally give you in labor. The Pitocin and the medicines that they give you to get you contracting and in labor are insane. And so like you feel it's like you're in the ocean getting hit by waves where you can kind of handle it at first, but then you start to getting to a point where you're too exhausted and you can't breathe. That was me every single time. And I was like, give me every medicine you have in this hospital. I am a type 1 diabetic, so I have to use insulin, and I have an insulin pump. Am I cutting out for anybody else? Munchkin Heaven said I'm cutting off. RW3, I do have to check my finger. I don't do it enough. But some insulin pumps have like another connection where you can like, it's another site that you have on, and that monitors your blood sugars. So it doesn't give you what your blood sugar is, but it gives you the range that you're within. And I have that, but I hate wearing it because it's a, first of all, having a pump on your body all the time is annoying, and the site gets itchy and sensitive. So having another site on my body, just, I can't. Like, I don't want it. I'd rather just check my finger. Sorry, I have something in my eye. But yeah. Okay. Salad sounds amazing. My kids, one of the favorite recipes that my kids like is mac and cheese. Of course. They like when I make chicken parmesan. That's one of Juno's favorites. They always happily eat my spaghetti, which is one of my favorite recipes or things to make for dinner because it's easy. You can make a lot. Like, there just always seems to be an abundance of like stuff left over. So I don't know, I love spaghetti. So I would say probably chicken parmesan, and yeah. I have been, so technically I've been on YouTube for like a long time, but I haven't been vlogging that long. I've only been vlogging since, here, let's see, probably January or February. I will look right now. Peggy, whose name? Munchkin Heaven. So Juno it's a long story. Okay, so basically her name has like a story to it. So basically, when I got pregnant with her, my husband and I had only been together for like a year and a half, and he was not ready to have kids yet. We were both very young, and we actually were not doing that well in our relationship at the time. So me getting pregnant was like really hard for him. Like I said, I was really happy, so it was difficult because I felt like I almost couldn't be happy because I was like upset him even more. So anyways, we were at a place where, you know, he wanted to talk about me getting something done, and I don't judge anybody that does it. I'm not against it, but when I got pregnant with Juno, I knew I could feel being pregnant. I could feel life inside of me, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I had an abortion. Like, I just couldn't. So I told him, because that's, you know, what he was hoping I would do, that, you know, I don't not want to be together, but like if he's not ready, and if he didn't want to do it, and he didn't want to be a father and do all that, that was his chance. Like, you can like leave, whatever. So anyways, we stayed together and tried to figure things out, but he was still really upset with me just for the situation of it, and that has a whole other story to it. But yeah, so we had been together, I think I was about 6 or 7 months pregnant, and we went to see the movie Juno. And during that movie, we both had like this epiphany and this moment, and it was like he just realized how much he loved me and how much this baby meant to us, even though we still couldn't like really put that into words yet, because we obviously hadn't had her yet. But you know, we both just, anyways, it was a moment in the movie theater while we were watching the movie, and it was just powerful and it was magical. And so anyways, we hadn't really decided on a name yet, and after we watched it and we both like had a really good talk, and he's like, I love you, I want to make this work, and I want to like be here for the baby and, you know, do that. So we decided, you know what, the girl in the movie, I don't know if you guys have watched it, she's very like snarky and I don't know, there's something about her personality that just felt like it suited her. And for me, in each of my pregnancies, I felt like I could feel like their energy, like what kind of kid they'd be, and like the names would like match them. Like I felt like Juno matched that energy that was inside of me. And so that's essentially why we named her Juno, because she, for some reason, I just knew she was going to be a strong, powerful, beautiful person, and witty, but, you know, somebody that you just want to spend a lot of time with. So anyways, it suited her, and, you know, anyways, that's why we named her Juno. Her name probably has the most story behind it than anybody else's, but yes, we named her that for that. Thank you, Peggy. I am too, Teresa. It hasn't been easy, but it's well worth it. Caleb, we named him Caleb because Steven loves that name from like a book or something that he read. And I liked the name. I felt like it was kind of suiting for Steven to pick out Caleb's name, because again, that was an unplanned pregnancy, and since he was having his first boy, I was like, I want you to feel free to do that. So yeah, Caleb, The meaning of the name is like a kind, good-hearted person, essentially, I think. Like a good heart, sweet, and it just seemed to suit him. And that is exactly what Caleb is. That is who he is. He is a sweetheart, and his name like matches him. Arya, not gonna lie, we sort of got the idea from Game of Thrones, but not because of the character. For me, I spell Arya Arya. A lot of other people spell it Aria. So that's unique about her. It's YA. But anyways, let me read to you guys the meaning of her name. I like the name Arya. Like, it just sounds really pretty. Like, delicate, but like, I don't know, like royal, but like also really like personal. I don't know. There's something about the name itself that just like speaks to me. I love it. I want to read to you guys the meaning of it that really caught my attention. If I can find it, that is. Because obviously, like, a lot of different sites will have different meanings and stuff, but there was one that had it. What is this? Okay, this site is strange. Never mind, that's not it. Okay, so basically, from what I've gathered, I mean, Arya essentially means an India or Indian noble goddess. The spelling for Arya with IA is lioness, just fierce. Arya is a Sanskrit word that used to be used to show respect to others. The goddess Parvati. Arya with a short final vowel. A is a masculine variant of the name. Many people choose to change the spelling. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can't find whatever. I just really think it's a beautiful name. Okay. 3E. I don't know how to even say your name. I'm going to have to Google translate that. Do one of you awesome subbies want to Google translate that for me? Gotcha. Thank you, Teresa, and RW3. Totally. Close enough. Do you guys watch other people's live streams? Like, what do they do? And how long do they usually last? She's on my suggested channel list. Gotcha. I do watch Roman Atwood sometimes. Because I was thinking last time you guys asked me top 5. Aww. Let's see here. Well, I am grateful that you guys are so interactive, and we have definitely formed a relationship through the internet, and it's awesome. I've always said, which is like, just this is my personality. I wish that like I could, you know, like have an ingredient list of some sort, like that says like what I've been through and how I'm feeling, and just like have everything out there so people know what's going on and why I'm the way I am, and then they don't have to question things, and it's just simple. Because I just don't like to hide things, and I don't like to pretend things are a way that they're not, and I don't know, I don't appreciate that aspect of like others. Like, it's hard for me because I guess I'm naive in some respects. If you show me in front of my face something and I believe it, then that's what I believe. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me you're nice, whatever, like, and then, you know, somebody acts a different way. I definitely can see through bullshit and when people act fake. So that, you know, that definitely is another factor. But it's like the people that try to pretend like they're not trying to bullshit you, like they have this whole facade down to a T. And I don't know, like, I just feel like life would be so much simpler and there would be so much less drama if things were just like out there, like, this is what's going on, just be honest. Like, I don't know. That's me though. I don't like to lie. Exactly, Teresa. It makes me, I don't know. It's funny to me too. Like, I mean, maybe that's how they do it. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating that. Aw, Peggy. Hi, bud.
Go to the bathroom, okay, Mommy?
Alright, can you close the door?
And I go to the sucking the air on.
Okay. That's right, Teresa. It's so funny. Like, I don't know. My sister does it, so I always laugh at her because I'm like, are you kidding me? You have a lot of dishes and it's like a pot and a dish. Like, stop. Nina, my kids are 9, 7, and 4. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Munchkin. I mean, for other vloggers and people, you know, everybody has a different routine and a way that works for them, which I can appreciate when people are like, oh, you should try to do this. This might be easier for you. I appreciate that. But there are some things that I do, and I do them because they work for me. Like, I have seriously bad anxiety, and I get stressed out and overwhelmed, and just, you know, a lot's going on. I have a lot that I do. I do all of our household stuff. I don't know. It's a lot. So, I don't know. Having a full-on schedule almost feels like I would have a breakdown because, like, nothing ever stays scheduled for me. And I don't understand schedules. I like schedules, but it's hard. Okay. It's true. It's so serious, Myrna. That's like, it's just messy all the time. I don't know how else to do it. RW3. Okay, so I don't have like a schedule, but let's see, with laundry, I would say I do like 1 to 2 loads every other day. Cause like now that I have a washer and dryer, I can do them and like keep up with it. Except now I technically don't have a washer and dryer because they disconnected my washing machine, so I'm gonna have to go to my sister's, which really sucks. So I have 3 loads right now that I'll be bringing over to her house tomorrow. Lorena, hello. El Paso, how's the weather? Peggy, you have joint custody? Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Nina? I don't know. It's, yeah. I used to be that friend to my friends. When I'd go to their house, I'd start organizing and like just cleaning because I can't help it. Which is funny and ironic because I feel like my house is always dirty. It's like, why can't I just figure my shit out and keep this house cleaner? But you can answer that question for me because I don't have an answer for that one still. Right? I don't know why. I've always done it since like middle school. Oh, gotcha, Peggy. Well, you're awesome for stepping in and handling business. It's easier, isn't it, Teresa? It's like I can find a rhyme to reason. Like, let's just do this. Let's just clean this way. I don't like other people cleaning my house, though. I don't know. I don't like having people come over and then when they're like, oh, can I do anything? Like, no. No, no, no. And especially, this was something that I had to really work on. I love my mother-in-law, but holy crap. She'd always want to come over and clean, and I'd be like, please stop. And she just wouldn't listen. She'd be like, I'm just going to do it because I know you're saying no because you want me to. Like, no, I mean it. Like, absolutely stop cleaning right now. Especially the kitchen. I don't know why. Of course, my kitchen's dirty. You guys see it. I don't want anybody cleaning in my kitchen. Like, no. That's me, Peggy. I think I know how I want it done. And there's some things that drive me nuts, like water all over the sink. Oh my God. I have like anxiety. But I don't like anybody in my kitchen. Like, just end of story. Don't come over to cook. Don't try to clean. Unless I'm like bedridden and my legs are broken, just don't. Because like, I can do it and I don't want your help. So, anyways. Exactly. It's like, and most of the time if somebody comes over to do something, they're asking me questions the whole time, which obviously I like that, but it's like I'm doing work still. Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind having company. Like, come sit next to me, sit at the table, eat, have a drink. But I don't need you cleaning. Sounds good. Well, once I start legit packing, I'll be decluttering and organizing. And then when you move, anytime you move, that just naturally happens. You organize. So wait for it. It's coming. We have like, I'd say by the end of this month, I'll be like full on packing mode. And the kids start school the first week of September. Wow, RW3. I know some people that have never had to have that experience, and it seems weird. No, we are not military family. I moved a lot as a child because I just did, for whatever reason. My mom moved around a lot. So I was just used to it from a young age, moving. And then since I was with my husband, so like my senior year in high school, I moved twice. The last time we moved, actually no, I moved 3 times. So I was living with my mom at her friend's house, and anyways, I decided to move down to California because that was in Washington, and live with my aunt and finish school. So I mean, that's a lot of moving just in that little time span. So I had gone to like 3 different schools my senior year. It sucked. And then I moved down to California, met Steven my senior year in high school, dated him, and so I was living with my aunt, and then I moved in with him after I graduated, and then we lived with his family. They moved to a different rental house, and then moved to another rental house like 7 months later. And then we were living with his mom and her boyfriend for a while, but that didn't work out, and I wanted us to have our own place so we could kind of like grow as a couple. And that's when we moved up to Bellingham, Washington, and shit hit the fan. That was a hard time for us, and that's when I got pregnant. And then we moved a lot since then. I don't even know how many times we've moved. It's a lot. Oh, Peggy, I love cooking for other people and seeing like the happiness and like joy of like, oh my gosh, this tastes so good. I definitely love that feeling. So when I set the event for the live stream, did you guys get an alert, or like how did that work? Kentucky. I don't know if I could move to Kentucky. And I like to cook, but that's very sweet. Maybe we can have a rendezvous. Nina, we've been married for, actually our anniversary is coming up September 4th, and that'll be 7 years. But we've been together 11. Okay, hold on, let me see. RW3, I do like 98% of the cooking. The first time I cooked, I grew up around cooking. My grandma is a chef, and my mom cooked a lot. So I think it's just in my blood. Like I've always loved cooking. As a teenager, like early teenage years, like around 12, I started helping take care of my sister, my baby sister, because my mom had her when I was around 12. So through my teenage years, I would cook a lot when she worked or whatever, like kind of co-parented and like raised my little sister through my teen years. And I don't know, I just have always cooked and liked cooking, and it makes me feel like needed, like you guys said. Peggy, that is one of the benefits of living in the North. I could not live, that's why I moved from California. I sweat profusely. I just can't. Nina, so 2 things. When I was in high school, I went to like a trade school kind of, where I got to work in a restaurant and cook. It was a culinary school because I wanted to be a chef when I was in high school. I learned a lot, and I'm really grateful. I've actually worked at McDonald's, Red Robin, and then like golf course restaurant. Not always in the kitchen, but in the restaurant setting. It's way too stressful for me. The thought of like working as like a hot side chef or whatever, it just sounds so stressful. Like, I don't think I could actually really enjoy it. I have actually considered opening a bakery because I prefer to bake. I love it. I've made eclairs, cream puffs, cheesecake. Like, I love baking. It's like where it's at for me. So maybe that'll happen in the future. Tori, I have a cooking channel. I just don't use it as much as I use this main channel, just because there's been so many things going on. But yeah, I'm sure once the kids go back to school and I'm like have a different rhythm, because summer's just been, it's been hot, so that's taken all my energy away. I'm just sitting in heat, sweating, hating life, and I just hate it. So I think once the weather cools down and the kids go back to school, I'll probably get more into the cooking thing again. But we'll see. And then, well, cooking and like vlogging it. I still have yet to make my apple cobbler, and I even have the apples. I don't know why. It's just, well, it's been hot, that's why. I make really good apple cobbler, and I want some right now. I'm gonna make banana chocolate ice cream, I think, later with my daughter. A catering business, that would be fun, but that kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of teeters on the whole like stressful, like quick, like fast aspects that give me anxiety. Okay, ladies, do you guys have like things that you do for you? Like, what is your self-treatment? Like, what do you guys do to feel good? Is there like a routine that you guys have? I don't know, like, do you get your nails done? Like, what do you guys do? Exactly, Tori. Peggy, you're so cute. Aww. Nina, that is, that's me. I like to shop. It makes me feel calm. I'm like, I'll just get myself some things. But cleaning is like, I don't know, that helps me calm down. What do you do to deep condition, Teresa?
Hi, baby. Come here. Oh, it's my baby. Here.
That's how I am too, Peggy. I love to learn about other people, and I like to, I don't know, I'm like a nosy, I guess I'm just nosy. I like to know like details about things, and I like to feel like needed. Like, I don't know, I like to talk to people about their problems, and I like people confiding in me, and I also like sharing my life too, like, so this is why it's perfect. Oh yes, I know. Drink wine and take a bath. That sounds amazing. Massages, love. But luckily I convinced my husband to give me frequent massages. Usually it's an exchange of things, but it's worth it for me. I do like to get pedicures too. Peggy, it's real life. There we are. Take a little night-night. Honestly though, like, that's me. I don't have a lot of other things going on. I have a lot of like body pain, so taking a bath is actually like more work than it's worth, because it's really hard for me to get up out of the tub because my back hurts so bad, and I'm just, I don't know, I feel like an old person. Hi, Michelle. Tori, you know about the struggle then. Oh gosh. I used to read a lot, and now I just don't have the time. But totally. Do the nails, shopping, and finding time for me. Yep, hear ya. Yoga, that's awesome.
Hi.
I've been trying to do yoga, but kind of fell off that. Sans 1, 2, 3. I have not. When I was younger, I actually really wanted to travel like everywhere, go to Europe and wherever. But I'm like really scared to travel now. Like I'm scared of flying over the ocean. I'm a baby. I don't know. But I love the culture and I love learning about it. So maybe someday.
Mommy?
Yeah.
I want to show them this.
Okay, hold on just a sec.
The first beanie bow that Caleb had is the tiniest kind of ears, because it has a tiny softer tail, has purple eyes. It smells good.
Wow. I have been on for a long time. Good night. Yes, Teresa, she gets lots of kisses. See, everybody's saying you're so cute.
Good night, guys. I forgot to say that Mama didn't make the banana ice cream.
Yeah, not yet.
Can you make it, Mommy?
Soon.
Soon.
Are you being creepy? Oh boy. No, Nina, I do not. I kind of just, my aim and my goal was to do daily, which is, I think, pretty consistent. But every now and then, I either have like nothing I've done all day long, so I don't end up vlogging, or I just don't have time to edit. So for the most part, I try to do vlogs every day. Good night, or not good night, RW3, but thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your walk. Yeah, I'll have to be getting off soon. That's sad to me that other YouTubers don't respond. Interesting, but anyways, thank you guys. Nina, are you leaving us? Oh. Yeah, it's 5:10, I think. I'm glad, Peggy. It's definitely, it was stressful thinking about doing a live stream at first. I wish I could see you guys too, but it's nice that I get to see your guys' comments, so. Okay, so I'm gonna get off in like 20 minutes at 5:30. I have to do dinner. Alright, Peggy. Thank you for joining. I will see you guys later. Hi, Lucia. I am making burgers, which I said I was going to do yesterday, but I didn't end up doing. And potato salad. We have these sausage type things that we're going to be grilling, so, and then like a veggie or a fruit salad or something on the side. I have always wanted to go to Brazil. I'll have to figure that out at some point in my life and go shake my booty in the street. One thing that makes me sad is, like, I absolutely love to dance. Not saying I dance great, but I love to dance. But, like, the older I've gotten and with all my my body pains, like, it's just not as enjoyable. I wanted to go to, what is that festival or carnival, the Love Parade in Berlin. I used to dance all the time in my living room. What do you have on hand, Myrna? I like to make like fried rice a lot. Chicken would be good to do that with. If you have frozen veggies, you could do like a fried rice. Oh, Teresa. Honestly, I've never been really that big into wearing heels. Let's just be honest. Growing up in California, I barefoot or sandals. But yeah, I don't know, like, I just have huge, like, wide feet, so most heels don't work for me anyways. Like, it's just uber uncomfortable. But especially with, like, pain, I'm like, sprained my ankle. Yeah, I feel like I always look so awkward when I wear heels. Like, I'm like trying to walk normal, but I don't look normal, and I don't know, I just doesn't feel normal to wear. I'm a size 9. Twinsies! One of my favorite heels that I've ever owned is a pair of Diesel high heels, and I love those things. But I also like to wear wedge heels because I think they're really cute. I only have like 2 pairs of high heels though, for like, I cannot tell if it's raining outside or if it's just the fan. Yeah, maybe that's why. The comfy part. My husband loves sushi and salmon, and I'm not really that big on sushi, so it's hard. But he likes the chicken parmesan, so he does like steak, and I don't know. I feel like his appetite's changed, but sushi is like his go-to. Like, loves it. He likes tacos. Teresa, yes. So that's why I have to get off in 10 minutes so I can start dinner, and then we'll get the kids situated, and we're going to watch Game of Thrones. We have it recorded with our DVR, so we'll watch it later. Hi, baby. What? That's a hard question, Nina. I like to make, let's see. I actually hate making cookies for whatever reason, but I love the way they taste homemade, so. Probably apple cobbler or cakes. I don't know. I love just cake. Homemade cake. Sometimes you don't even need frosting because it's just so good. I'm not a big cheesecake fan, but I made cheesecake a few months ago, and oh my gosh, it was sublime. My birthday is in December. Yeah, my birthday is actually December 2nd, so I don't have to compete with Christmas. But my husband was legit born on Christmas, so he has that. So we're both December, but I love the holidays, so it works for me. I am a Sagittarius. Proud to be. Springtime. Honey? Hell has to go potty. He's like getting all crazy.
Okay. Honey?
I'll be off in like 10 minutes. So which of you guys, it sounds like most of you are into astrology here, but how into it are you guys? Do you find that it is usually spot on, or do you think it's just a bunch of baloney? What is it? Do you have to go outside? I am trying to find a good spot for this. Yeah, not sure what the heck's going on with that person. Okay, I used to want to have more kids, but we don't have to worry about that anymore because my husband got a vasectomy. And I never thought I'd be at this place before, but I am done with kiddos. I'm ready to watch them grow and start exploring, like, the world. I don't know. Teresa, I feel the same. I feel like Sagittarius stuff almost always has me down to a science of, like, accuracy there. It's usually on it. Totally describes, sometimes not so much like what's happening in my life, but personality wise and stuff. Yeah. That's cute. Okay, we have 5 minutes, guys. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I sing in the shower. Yeah, no, I definitely like to sing. I'm just obviously not like putting myself out there. Aw, that's sweet, Teresa. Thank you. So is this earlier time frame working for you guys? Like, should we aim for like 3 o'clock live streaming? Yes, I sing to my kids. We all definitely like to sing, more like jokingly, but I definitely like to sing. I think I'll be doing like maybe a shorter live stream during the week. I'm just not sure what day, because I want to try to like have variety, because it seems like a lot of people, well, I have different subs that are available at different times, and yeah. So I'm not sure what day, but I think I'll probably aim to go live twice a week. Teresa, I like a lot of different types of music. Most of the time I listen to on Pandora, let's see, Florence and the, DJ Snake radio. I love Radiohead. I like techno. I don't know, I like everything. Yeah, Florence and the Machine. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I could totally just sit here and like keep chatting with you guys. Okay, night night. I'll see you guys this week. Sans, which one are you talking about? The sweet potato black bean? Yeah, thank you guys. Oh, Kemi. Like, I don't know. Part of me feels like I want to get on later and catch up with whoever, but girl, you missed all of it. I'm sad. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Like, totally want to stay on, but I have to start dinner. I'll just bring you guys in the kitchen and you can watch me. No, that's good. Family time's important. Sans, that burger is so delicious. Like, one of my favorites, but nobody else in my family liked it. So it's like a lot of work to put into it for just me. But yeah, I think next time I'll do a batch and like freeze the rest, and that way I have it to just like reheat for myself. But I really like that recipe too, so I'm glad you liked it. You betcha. I am so happy that it rained, and yeah, love it. Right? Okay, I'm gonna go because I'll just end up staying and talking for like another hour. And my husband will hate me. Thank you all for watching and chatting, and yeah. Catch you on the flip side.